Alright, good morning everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa! Oh, sorry, my Monokuma friend is here, but he's not doing it because he's sleeping. So, last time we saw a bunch of tapes. We saw a bunch of tapes about our outside world. Sorry, it's still morning for me. Brain is functioning, trying to function. Enough talk, let's go. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes, slowly pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Whatever. I'd better get going. No one's gonna keep to those promises. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hey, Makoto! Good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Yes, I can, Ida. Or I mean, Ishimaru. Good morning. Morning! I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Oh.
Yo. Sorry, I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. I forgot how vile this game can be. We're the types with more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. I'm surprised Monda is in that category, to be perfectly honest. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bag slipped right through my alarm. What? It's so awful to be a little late. No, I didn't oversleep. Just nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle, yo. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byaka aren't here. I don't know about Byaka, but I definitely would put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So, for her to be so late?
Nanda.
What's going on? Did something happen?
Oh.
Hey, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I? I came straight here from my room to hear. Did she forget about our breakfast promise? I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go! I have to check on her! The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Oh. Sorry, Mono Bear, you're gonna have to go over here for a second. I need my arms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Alright, we're gonna ignore that for now. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. Danganronpa. Ugh. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah! You're awake! Finally! Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were conscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw... it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What you think gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it doing just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, maybe we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. So, we don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. Well, favorite set safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear ×1 rule. Ooh. And who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid. That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? What have you decided to kill Sayaka so you can graduate? Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. No. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to the little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? That is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on, I need to get my... That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. Gotta do the glasses thing. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right? Gotta do the pretend glasses thing. Huh? Boy. Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Why are you laughing? Because... Naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. My Monokuma. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the black-owned that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not? Bingo! It's not just enough to kill someone, you have to get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep! It's beginning in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blacken who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will engage in one big debate showdown. 身内に潜んだ苦労は誰かをお前らに議論してもらいます。その結果は卓球裁判の最後に行われる投票により決定されます。そこでお前らが導き出した答えが正解だった場合は秩序を乱した黒だけがお仕置きとなりますので、残った他のメンバーは共同生活を続けてください。ただし、もし間違った人物を黒としてしまった場合は、罪を逃れた黒だけが生き残る。残った白全員がお仕置きされてしまいます。その場合、もちろん共同生活は強制終了となります。以上、これが卓球裁判のMan, the voice is still quieter. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution! I like his Japanese voice so much more. So, to make sure I understand. If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means that you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Alright, let me add a rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up. Like, say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this. Don't be so selfish. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. I'm not gonna do nothing with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. Oh, but I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... It's not a good spot for my webcam. I think it's fine. I don't know. Cut off her face. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, never moved again. What the? I don't. This can't be real. No. Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Monokuma, you're gonna go over here again. Watashi wa. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment of someone's life come to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all, just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comics. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality! Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Oh, don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give to help you in your search for the Black End. Ba-bow! This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it... I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Ooh, of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? So, that's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. Somehow comforting. Yeah. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Alright, well, let's meet up for a crash trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned, confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered somebody. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with an open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. No. Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the disease certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you will only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Damn it, let's do it. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide about what to do securing this crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking about putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Ooh.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Hold on, I need to pause for a second. Stop. Why? When they get on the train for Niagara. Okay. Wait, Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. Why the hell not? There we go. Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're putting yourself in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What the fuck, you? Fine, then I'll stay there too. That way there's no problem. 2-player.
What base defense with the two of them? With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Ooh.
Yifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Someone got right in front of us there. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. I don't really feel like talking to everybody. So, we really gotta try and find out who did it? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what this ridiculous school regulation said. So stupid. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Yeah, okay. Everyone's kind of just saying the same thing. How do we progress? We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we'll all die here. Alright, how do I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Well, hold on. Hold on, dude. Just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything happened so far is real, dude. It's not a joke or whatever. It's real. Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here, yo! Somebody help me! You're just now accepting that? Okay, how do I move on? Do I go back? Just hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh, yeah. What? I guess I didn't click on everybody. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Did I click on everybody? Right, I clicked on... Did I click on him?
Come on, man. Yo, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out.
Is this really happening? Screw this piece of shit bear. I'm pretty sure I clicked on everybody, didn't I? Did I not click on Celeste? So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. Oh, shoot. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh. Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in the Koto's dome. Huh? She's right.
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few moments earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should probably split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation. Then, construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
I'd rather you didn't know.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on guard duty, yeah? Better head to the scene of the crime. Better head to the scene of the... Ah, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this here and right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave that goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? Are we gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you it wasn't. Don't come any closer. You gotta kill me next. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
And that's true. We may as well just check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. What? Why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and they're black out. Oh, whatever. I didn't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, guess I better get going. Well, wait! Don't go! You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? They have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Busy, busy.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. So, now that I'm playing this again, I think I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth. So we can all survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out why she was killed, or how she was killed. Oh. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the truth bullet. So. Anyway, it would be really, really, really stupid for Makoto to kill someone in his own room, just saying. Like, if you were gonna kill her, why wouldn't you go to her room? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Juko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Oh, no way, seriously? Dude, I don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God, a Space King, Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just, yo, get me out of here.
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, so we're not gonna lollygag around here. Let's just head to the room. Can I not teleport? Apparently I can't teleport. Probably something's gonna happen as I leave this. Alright. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. A bloody battle. Oh. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then... how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Now that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been truthful. Yes. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack someone? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to shooting bullets. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Where Makoto? Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
What?
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Nice. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Huh?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
Huh?
Nah, not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys has opened their tools kits yet, cause like, why the hell would we? Nice. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Pop, pop, pop. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Boy.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. See. This is the... Oh, wait, is it the same? Oh, and plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Nice. Oh. It's a display stand the sword was on. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely a possible. That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound him in the goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. I know he doesn't really seem like the New York gangster, but he's a gangster. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Didn't we already get that? It looks like there must have been... we already got that. Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember? If anything happened, there's no way you could know. Oh, we already got that. Alright, let's talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly call her name while she's investigating the area. But... Screenshot.
見ればわかるでしょ。
よくわかんないけど。
操作よ。
操作って？
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch in my room.
コンタクトでも落とした。
Don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. The Could someone have used it to...
なるほどね。
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
さあ、
That is the question, isn't it? Nice. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, stepped into the bathroom. So hard not to see it now. Looking at her... she had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Blech. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood, there were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but... No, now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger. That's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Nice! The stamp wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist... That must have happened early on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I don't know if there's anything else in here. The water for the showers turns off at nighttime. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life herself, with life itself. So, do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote those numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
苗木くん
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. I know who I should talk to. Now that I'm playing it, like, after doing it so many times, when it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
苗木くん
That's one other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Nice.
そう
Oh, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? Doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
それが
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
ちょっと
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
ふーん
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
なるほどね
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
じゃあね
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Nice! Actually, now that I think about it, if the door is off its frame, how would you be able to open the door if you unlocked the doorknob? Or if you unscrewed the doorknob? Well, you still have to, like, push the door up, don't you? I should look at the DVD Sayaka got. Is Sayaka dead? I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should even talk to everyone else to see what's up, if they talk to me, that is. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, I think I got everything in here. So let's just do... Oh, interesting. Wait, can I click on that? Or is that something that... Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka on it. Oh, I have a sneeze. Sneeze coming. Bah! Huh? is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on mine and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was pointless? But why would anyone do that? Nice! Hey, Deru! Pinku! There can only be one thing in the trash can. Oh, also paper. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in that video. I wonder what she saw. It might not directly be related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyways. I'm sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this. She don't care. And I'm pretty sure that's all that's in here. So, there's other things on this floor. Blah! So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Huh. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is it is a possibility. If that's really true, then I... That asshole. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says that Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, we already figured that out. This is my most hated character in all of the game series, by the way. Oh, very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Oh, okay, we gotta come back to that, I think. Alright, so let's just do this in sequential order. So my lovely viewer, Tachi, you guys who have not played this, will not get confused. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's door has a nameplate onto it. Blech. Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you everything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! So, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. What is it? Turn around. No, that's the way to the gym. Gotta go this way. Wait. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. My favorite character? Junko and Nanami from the second game. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friends, she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. The voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
超高校級のアイドルである前園さやかさんがセンターマイクを務める国民的アイドルグループ。そんな彼女たちには華やかなスポットライトが本当によく似合いますね。ですが。
ですが。Thanks, Cameron. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Zack had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
この国民的アイドルグループは解散しました。彼女たちがアイドルとして活躍することもスポットライトを浴びることも二度とありません。つまり前園さやかさんの帰る場所はもうどこにもなくなったのです。ではここで問題です。この国民的アイドルグループが解散した理由とは
Without wording, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he wasn't even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, so now let's go to the trash room. We also have to go to the kitchen. That kind of looks like a cupcake, actually. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No. Only the person on cleaning duty. Who's on cleaning duty? He keeps saying the same thing. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. Be faster just to go around and ask the others. Shut up, Marikuma. I love you, but shut up. Why is everyone gonna be angry? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh, I found a coin. Alright, now let's go talk to Doodaloo. My most hated character. Oh. Yeah. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position.
I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had the chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. So it's supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey, fatty! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer. I don't know, no one else wanted to do. What's the big deal?
Hire, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for and poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? The glasses thing.
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you want to suddenly join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
Nor will I ever.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, save a village, beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think.
They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never
Stop dreaming. Get busy living or busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Whatever, please just hurry.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Surely you aren't using the trash room to destroy evidence, are you?
You're only thought of this now.
You fiend! You planned this all along.
No! I just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind.
Wait,
Maybe a parallel world.
Whatever, just let's hurry and keep looking. There are shards of a broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Damn, I forgot how long these investigation times take, even when I know what I'm doing. Or know where I'm going. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball.
Ooh, is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, if that's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and we'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that, the meanie girl who was on that quest to find the one guy.
I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular bar belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Noise! Giggles. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Man, it's also obvious when you play. I mean, I know I played this game a lot, but still, it's still so obvious when you play. You feel stupid for not getting it right away.
A burnt piece like a hunk.
Oh, I missed it. Ah. Anyways, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. You did it! You got it! A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Oh, someone threw the incinerator on! Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Perhaps it was work of a fairy. Hey, Fumi, you do realize what you just said.
Huh? The fairy?
No! You said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Oh, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it shouldn't be impossible for the incinerator to be on yet.
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Nice!
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Naiki-san? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All those mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Check. Oh, we have to go to the kitchen. Right. Okay, we have to go to the kitchen. We also have to talk to, Hiro. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? Oh, no, man, no, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. I got a break for you. Hiro, snap out of it. Huh?
Makoto, yo, what you doing here? What?
Does this look familiar to you? Ah!
Yo, dude, that's my crystal ball.
But it's all smashed. What the hell?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed, yo. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? The guy totally duped me. Yo, he said it belonged to pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So you say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, dude, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Update! Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Oh, dude, everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
Oh, I mean, dude, that's actually pretty cheap. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Alright, now we gotta go to the kitchen. One, zero. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps calm me down. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. Thanks for the follow, love. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Nice! Sure, that's all. Sure. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. So it wasn't missing from the beginning? Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall. Which proves I didn't take it. Nice! Hey, by the way, Did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Oh. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
だって
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, but you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together... I honestly have no idea. Oh, we found it all. Why? Sodayo just means, isn't that right? Or...
僕
Yeah.
も待ち疲れたんで、そろそろ始めちゃいますか。お待ちかねの学級裁判をでは集合場所を指定します。学校エリア1階にある赤い扉にお入りください。うぷぷ。じゃあ後でね。
The red door on the first floor. No, where I have to go. Alright, so we're going to pause it here. Yeah, but it's expression. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and tune in next time for the class trial. Oh no, poor Makoto. He's in such a terrible position because, oh no, what's gonna happen? See you later.
Danganronpa.